I'm Linda Sawatsky, and I'm a grateful wife.
I'm Sarah Scott, and I'm a grateful daughter. My dad, Leo Sawatsky, was a really great person. He was the kind of dad who was just always there and was somebody that everybody in the community loved.
We were together for just short of 50 years. We loved travel. We had a great life together.
He was in the Navy during Vietnam. He loved airplane jet engines. He would talk about the first time he heard a jet engine and how it was like music to his ear. My dad worked at Duncan Aviation for the majority of his career. I've never known anybody who loved their job more than my dad.
A couple of years before he passed away, he got what's called the Charles Taylor Award. Charles Taylor was actually the mechanic for the Wright brothers. To get that award, you have to be in aviation business for 50 years, and not very many people do that. The first diagnosis was in 2009 with a non-Hodgkin's. It was due to Agent Orange.
And in 2011, he went and had a stem cell transplant. He did really well with a stem cell transplant. He had another 11, 12 years. Then in 2022, the cancer came back, and it just got to a point where the quality of life wasn't going well. He'd been in the hospital for the last probably 5 or 6 months of his life, pretty much nonstop.
That's, I think, when he came to the realization that it was enough. And he didn't want any more tubes, and he didn't want any more wires. I think that's why he wanted to be at home and spend his last days there.
So at the time, my mom and I wanted to honor his wishes by taking care of him in home so that he didn't have to be in hospitals anymore.
We chose Tabitha because of the high recommendations we got from the nurses at Bryan East when he was there.
People at Tabitha really helped guide us to what we needed to do. And it was such a comfort to have them as a resource, because anytime something came up that we didn't know, they were there to answer our questions. And they sent people out like immediately when we got home, and they delivered all the medical supplies that we needed to take care of him. It was a very smooth process. They really, I think, helped calm all of our nerves, including my father. I think it takes really special people to be hospice workers. There's such an element of providing dignity to people in that situation that is very special. And I think that the people that we were assigned to were just wonderful with that.
Tiffany was the main nurse that we relied on, and she was absolutely excellent. She always showed up with a smile, was always kind, respectful to Leo. He had a good rapport with her, but she was so good in helping Sarah and I. She was the heartline with everything. There was Jennifer, who came to give bed baths. He looked forward to her visits because he liked the conversation with her.
He really enjoyed having those conversations because it was just like escapism for him during that time period. Jessica came in when we were just kind of freaking out about what to do. My dad was in some pain. He never really liked taking pills, so we were trying to figure out how to administer morphine.
She came out on a Sunday. We thought maybe we might just get advice over the phone, but she came out and she walked us through what we needed to do to make him more comfortable. All three of those nurses just had hearts of gold, so kind and so respectful. They were just a delight to have and be part of our family at the time, because that's what it was. They were helping us get through this. It allowed Leo to have dignity and what he wanted at the end, and it gave us the strength to do it.
Tabitha Hospice was just wonderful to work with. At every single turn, they were helpful and kind and considerate.
If you've got the ability to donate, this is a great place to do so, because I think your money goes a long ways. The returns that come back from Tabitha, hiring good nurses and good people to organize things and to be there for people when they're needed. And I know how grateful that Sarah and I and my other 3 sons and family, everybody is so grateful for the care that was given them.